You're lying in bed. It's late. Your body is tired. And your brain, for no reason at all, decides to replay that one embarrassing thing you did. Not yesterday, 7 years ago. You said the wrong name. You waved back at someone who wasn't waving at you. You called your teacher mom. And now, out of nowhere, you're reliving it in full color. Here's the strange part. You can barely remember what you had for lunch on Tuesday. But this your brain saved in 4K. So, why does it do that? Why does your mind keep a highlight reel of your worst moments and press play at the worst possible time? Stay with me, because the answer is not that your brain is broken. It's the opposite. First, let's kill one myth. These memories are not random. It feels random because they show up when you're doing nothing. But there's a system running underneath, and it has a job. Your brain has one ancient priority: keep you safe. And for humans, safe was never really about lions. For most of our history, safety meant one thing: do not get rejected by the group. Alone, our ancestors died. Inside the group, they survived. So your brain built an alarm for anything that could get you kicked out. That alarm is embarrassment. Now, it makes sense. Your brain doesn't replay the time you did something kind. It replays the time you looked foolish in front of others. Because to an ancient brain, looking foolish equals social danger, the kind that used to get you left behind. So it flags that memory. It stamps it. Important. Do not delete. But why at 2 a.m.? Why when you're finally relaxing? Because when you stop feeding your brain, no phone, no task, no noise, it switches into what scientists call the default mode network. Think of it as your brain's cleanup crew. It comes out when you're idle and starts sorting through the past, looking for unfinished business. And that old cringe memory? To your brain, it was never resolved, so it floats to the top. And here's the part nobody tells you. When your brain replays that moment, it's not trying to torture you. It's trying to protect you. It's running a drill. Remember this, so we never get rejected again. The cringe you feel is your brain caring a little too much. The problem is, the drill doesn't switch off. A real alarm rings once and stops. This one rings for years, because every time you replay it and feel that hot wave of shame, your brain learns the memory is still dangerous, so it keeps it. You rehearse it, so it saves it, so you rehearse it again. A loop. You're not stuck on the memory, you're stuck in the loop. So let's break it. And it starts with one uncomfortable truth. Nobody else remembers. The other people in that memory forgot it the same day. They were too busy replaying their own. Nobody has time to watch yours. So here's what actually helps. Next time it hits, don't fight it. Fighting it tells your brain it's a threat, and threats get saved. Instead, name it quietly. That's just my brain running a drill. A labeled alarm gets quieter. Then ask one question. Will this matter in 10 years? Almost every cringe memory fails that test. It mattered for 4 minutes to people who already forgot. Say that back to your brain, and you take the memory off the danger shelf. And last, talk to yourself the way you talk to a friend. If a friend told you about the dumb thing they said 7 years ago, you wouldn't say they should still feel terrible. You'd laugh and say, "We've all done it." Give yourself the same line. Because that's all your brain ever wanted. Not to punish you, to finish the story. The moment you stop treating an old memory like a live threat, your brain can finally file it away. Done. Safe. Over. The nights get quieter. So the next time your brain hits play at 2 a.m., you'll know. It's not broken. It's just scared for you. If your brain has one memory it loves to replay, drop a single word in the comments for the version of you that survived it. And if this felt a little too personal, that's the whole point of this channel. See you in the next one.